Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 14 of the Ajin demi-human manga entitled Backstage. So, this chapter is pretty much a Yu Tosaki chapter where Yu Tosaki has to deal with the issues on how Kei Nagai, the third Ajin captured in Japan, is now escaped, and Sato has succeeded in doing so, as well as caused a lot of deaths within the facility that Kei was being experimented on, as well as Tanaka prior to that being released. He's now free. So currently, right now, Japan has no Ajins in tow with them. They have no Ajins at all. The first one was taken away by America. The second one was free by Sato. And the third one, once again, was free by Sato. So yes, the main reason was because Sato was kind of screwing all of Japan up. So yeah, just Sato's existence is kind of just messing everything up, pretty much, and Tosaki has to deal with that. I mean, Tosaki is pretty much going to lose his position just because of what Sato did. So, yeah, right now Sato's actually the one who's messing things up for Tosaki, not really Kei. I mean, Kei, he just wants to be a normal kid. That's also, yeah, Tosaki, he got it all wrong. It's not Kei who's ruining his life. It's like I said, Sato is. However, he just wants to blame it all on Kei and wants to capture him and put him back behind that glass so he can be experimented on again. Very cruelly, and Tosaki doesn't really care at all. The only thing he cares about is his fiance, which is which we see her in this chapter in this hospital bed, which she's not doing very well. She has this illness similar to Eriko does, but I mean, she has this illness, but right now, she is just going to stay, because before she didn't have any health insurance, so she has to stay in this hospital with Yu Tosaki to pay for her health insurance. I mean, herself, she doesn't have much choice. I mean, it has to be all on her fiance, Yu Tosaki, which right now he kind of needs his job so he can get that money. Which, okay, his job is to be the supervisor of the anti-Ajin committee agency group, which they do make money, of course. Like, they make money through the Ajins, not just. Of course, you wouldn't think that they just make money just by experimenting on Ajins secretively. No, they make money. They make money by selling Ajins to for other companies to use Ajins for tests, like for medicine, for car accidents, use Ajins as dummies, like very well made. Okay, Ajis, they make really good dummies, okay, just for car accidents, so they can test how which bones will fracture when this car accident occurs when a person is driving this way. So yes, that's how they know about how a person can break a certain bone when driving a car. That's how they would know that. So they know this because of the Ajin test, as well as the medicine that they produce as well. They know which medicine would work for which person because they use Koji Tanaka for all of that. So yes, Koji Tanaka has made the world a better place by testing all these medicines and drugs and whatnot, but it was all against his will. He didn't want to do any of that, but I mean, someone had to, so it just had to be Koji Tanaka, who just happened to be an Ajin. But like I said, what was against his will, now he's kind of pissed off at all of Japan for what they did to him. So yes, he's gonna want to get revenge on Japan, which is why he wanted to side with Sato so he could make that happen with other Ajins, which Sato is right now is trying to gather up so they can have a meeting with each other. We saw that last chapter 13, where Sato is having this little IBM meeting with the other IBMs, with the other Ajins around the area as well, and Sato's giving them the actual meeting place where they can meet up. That's what's going on right here. And yes, Tosaki, he has to make sure that he doesn't lose this position because he really does like this position a lot. He's like the top dog of everything Ajin in this field. His cabinet minister, his boss, gave him this role. I mean, he's really good friends with the cabinet minister. I mean, Koma has even stated this in this chapter. How, look, Tosaki, you may be good friends with the cabinet minister, some of the other higher ups as well, but these are the anti-demi-human special forces are my troops, and you're not going to be using them. They're under me, not you. Yeah, so this is the first time we get a review of the anti-demi-human special forces. They pretty much are the subordinates of Colonel Koma. He is in charge of the military force that can disable Ajins pretty much. But right now they just don't know much about the power of the other species. Actually, that's kind of why they exist, so they can combat them. But even right now, the whole thing with them is kind of vague with the other species power. We don't know much about that because right now they don't know in this chapter 14, they don't know much about the IBM. So it's kind of really troublesome for them to fight them right now, which is why Koma doesn't want to send his subordinates at them right now. It'll be really way too risky. So yes, he's gonna have to keep back for now. But Tosaki says, all right, look, Sato, he's not using his IBM today for some reason. I mean, I don't know why, but there's something that's preventing him from using his IBM. It could be anything. It could be the rain. I mean, yeah, it is raining today. Well, no, it was raining the day Sato escaped with K, and for some reason he didn't use his IBM. So this could be our chance for you to deploy your subordinates, the anti-demi human special forces, to go and combat Sato, and we can take him in as well as K and even Koji Tanaka. Yeah, Tanaka's there as well. We can take him in as well, so we can have all the Ajins we need in order to make Japan a better place, so we can make better medicine for just to test more stuff with the Ajins, because that's kind of what they use them for behind the scenes a lot. Lots of companies, like for Grand Pharmaceutical Companies, yeah, the Grand Pharmaceutical Company, which was destroyed in the anime by Sato. I mean, it was kind of destroyed differently in the manga. However, yes, that building was very important. That building used Ajins a lot to test a lot of their medicine, and now it's been destroyed by Sato later on. But yes, I mean, it was kind of destroyed differently in the anime. In the manga, it was I think he flew a plane into it. That's how I'm. No way, I'll get to that chapter during like along the way while I'm doing these videos. I'll get that chapter so I can remember better. However, yes, he did destroy the Grand Pharmaceutical Company, and it's been left in shambles. It doesn't even exist anymore because that company used Ajins a lot. So yes, and many other companies as well. A lot of them use Ajins, like many motor vehicle companies that create cars. I don't know if that's what they're called, but yeah, a lot of companies that create cars that they use Ajins like Koji Tanaka to test out their vehicles, see how they do with car accidents with someone in them, and see how much bone fractures they could take away from a certain car accident. Yes, they test out a lot. I mean, it's better to use someone. It's better to use an Ajin, since they're just same as human beings, just that they can summon IBMs. They're immortal, which is a great reason to use Ajins for these type of tests, because they're immortal. Doesn't matter what you do to them, they just come back. They just reset into their original state, so you can keep on using them over and over again. It's like it was stated in this chapter how Ajins, they are animals used for business. They exist just for business, and that's it. That's the only reason they exist, so we can make money out of them, because they're really scarce too. They're really rare. So if you find them, that should definitely come to us. We need to get them before the Americans or any other. Well, mostly the Americans can get them. We need to get them first. That's what Japan says, because they lost Koji Tanaka, they lost K, like I just said before. But now, yes, they need to capture these Ajis. They need to make sure it's successful. But right now they have no Ajis, so yeah, it's kind of going pretty downhill for them right now. I mean, their business is pretty much doesn't exist at this moment in time because they have no Ajins in tow with them at this moment in time. I mean, they had K, but K's already gone. Like I just said, yeah. So, yeah. So right now they're going to have to. Well, Tosaki, he's already taken the initiative. Sorry. Yeah, he's taken the initiative, and he's went inside this facility where K was, but Sato freed him. He was looking around the place. He saw tons of dead bodies everywhere. It was before some of the people were able to go inside and confirm how many people died and who died. Some research, like it was stated on TV in the beginning of the chapter, how many researchers and doctors have died during Sato's assault while he was trying to free K Nagai. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, he went in there, and Ikuya Ogura and his bodyguard were in there as well, just walking around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were inside the facility. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in there. Whatever, it doesn't matter, because Tosaki just came right behind them so he can capture Ikuya Ogura. Yes, he shot down the bodyguard. I forgot his name, but yeah, he is a named person that it was revealed like chapters after this one, but it will be revealed when that chapter comes out. No, it's already come out. Sorry, it would be revealed once I do that chapter, the review for that chapter. That's what I meant to say. Yes. So yes, Ikuya shot down the bodyguard. He also then captured Ikuya Ogura because he was defenseless. Tosaki had the gun. So yes, the reason Tosaki did that was because he wanted to have more information on Ajin, and Ikuya, he had all the information that Tosaki needed. So of course he would capture him and have him put away in his own house or just locked away somewhere where Tosaki can keep a track of him, so he can have all the information he wants. Because Tosaki, he needs to make sure his fiance is protected and doing well as well, because that's Tosaki's main drive, is to help his fiance pay her health insurance so she can get better. It's even stated, and it's even revealed here in the chapter where Tosaki was talking to this little boy. This little boy walked up to Tosaki and saw this woman inside of this room who was Tosaki's fiance, and saying that, hey, who is that woman? Do you know her? Is she a friend of yours? She's my fiance. And yeah, that's what Tosaki says. He says, yes, that woman is my fiance, and right now she doesn't have any health insurance. She can't pay. I mean, she's never been much of a healthy person entirely, to be honest with you, but yes, right now I'm trying to pay her bills so she can, well, live for one and not die. So, well, unfortunately, she doesn't really make it too well throughout the manga. I mean, yeah, she's in a pretty bad situation, and Tosaki is hoping she'll be better, but it's not turning out really pretty. I mean, there's freaking crazy ass Ajins everywhere. She's gonna be caught up in the crossfire, and that. So yes, that's what Tosaki is mainly worried about. So yes, he's doing his best to help his fiance, but it's gonna be all in vain. Tosaki, I'm sorry, but he tried, but it's gonna be all in vain. So that's what I'm trying to say here. And let's see. Yeah, so it says Kei Nagai has escaped into the flood control panel. Yeah, that's what it was called. Tosaki is pretty much. I mean, the guy says, one of the scientists says, well, Tosaki, the specimen, yeah, the Ajin specimen has escaped. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna do something about this? Or Tosaki, he tried to do something about it, of course, but I mean, Tosaki, he's not an Ajin. He can't just summon his IBM and just go capture Kate immediately. I mean, yeah, he has Izumi for that, but he's very limited on what he can do. After all, I mean, he's only just one person, so he's gonna have to brainstorm about what he can do, and that's why he did hire some henchmen like Hirasawa and other guys as well to help him out with this sort of stuff, because he can't do it with just him and Izumi. It's gonna be too cumbersome, and yeah, it's not gonna work. He needs more people to help him out. So yeah, that's why he hired more guys. And yeah, the anti-Ajin special forces, yeah, that are under Colonel Koma, they're not going to be deployed by him anytime soon. So Tosaki is going to have to rely on himself and try to think of other stuff he can do right now. Let's see, anything else? Trying to see. Yeah, pretty sure there are other stuff right here. Yeah. Right now Ikuya has been captured by Tosaki. Yes, I am aware of that. Let's see. Oh yes, and the last part of the chapter is where Kei has we finally see Kei Nagai at the end here, and he is no longer within the water. He's ended up in a kind of a remote area where I'm pretty sure none of the other characters will know where he is. Like, Sato's definitely not gonna find him because he's busy. Sato is just busy with his own stuff right now. Kei doesn't have to deal with him for the time being, but he does have to deal with Tosaki and Izumi and the other ones as well who are after him. So yeah, Kei, he's definitely gonna have to look around here, see what he can find, see where he can just reside in for now, because yeah. And also, yeah, and train with his IBM, because he needs to polish that a little bit more, since Kei's skills with the IBM is not good at all. He needs to, yeah, like I said, just keep working on that until it's actually IBM is actually useful for him to use. Because right now it's not. It doesn't listen to him. It's useless right now. There's no reason why you would have that at all. Just to be honest with you, but yeah, he's no longer drowned. Yes, the drowning thing was very painful for him. I mean, drowning is definitely one of the most painful ways to die known to man. So yeah. Drowning was really rough, so yeah. Let's see what happened. Also, Kay is pretty much unaware how long he was even underwater. To be honest with you, just continuously drowning over and over again until he's ended up on this rocky shore area where he's gonna be walking around. But yeah, it's okay. Also, he also acknowledges his complaints about, yeah, I really don't like helping others. I mean, helping that guy back at the facility to help escape from Sato. Yeah, that was kind of a pain. I mean, a lot of them kind of died, so I don't know why I even bothered, to be honest with you. But yeah, he did show me the way out. So yeah, for K will only care about somebody if they're useful for him in some way. Like, he only cared about the guy who he saved just because he knew the way out of there. So yeah, that's why he saved him. But other than that, yeah, he wouldn't give a shit. If he knew how to get out of there on his own, he wouldn't even care about this guy. He would just let Sato kill them all, and yeah, he would probably just escape on his own anyway. So yeah, that's the truth there. But yeah, that's the end of the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, comment down in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.